I would be fucking disgusted and want to die and kill.
Kill just to die. That's what Marina sings in one of the Splatoon Octo Expansion songs. In my opinion,
cool.
That's what she's saying. That's what it sounds like to me.
You're allowed to have your head cannon.
I'm allowed to have my butt cannon.
Ed, please don't.
What's he doing?
He's like climbing all over me.
Well, that's cute though.
It isn't.
It's adorable.
It isn't.
He's a little kitty cat.
No. He is not little. He is quite big now.
The way you said that was so good.
He is of inconvenient size.
I bet because you named him Little Edward, he's going to think that he's little for his entire life.
Like a bonsai kitty.
Like a bitty kitty. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Well, to be fair, I prefer that like he be over here being affectionate than he be opening the fucking doors again.
It's true.
This is the problem of having a house where none of the doors have proper knobs.
Alright, let's reblog this, but mention I'm playing Sonic Frontiers. Reblog. Sorry, I'm just announcing the stream. Very quietly.
I went on my Pepsi quest, and I actually got there just a bit too late to get any. Because they
Damn.
closed 5 minutes early.
So sorry.
It's alright. I mean, I had the walk, which is what I really needed. But, like, the
Cool.
cold air has kind of made my cough a bit bad now, so...
Oh no. You should take a cough drop and then the cough on will stop. Hehe.
Wait, what?
Nothing. This is this silly setup of a thing. Well, I'm down now. How do I tell which of these towers is still working? And which ones I've already shut off?
Well, do you remember what happened to the one you shut off?
Nope.
Well, I mean, that's your fault then.
I don't know anything about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Shut down 4 towers.
I have no idea if I already did this one or not. Been a few days.
Do you want me to just tell you how to know?
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
That would spoil the comedy.
Then
With
for
me not
the
knowing.
Elena about to open the lead-lined container containing the cobalt isotope. Don't spoil what's inside. It'll ruin the comedy.
Don't what?
Don't spoil what's inside. It'll ruin the comedy.
Yeah.
Elena about to put her hands between the rods of plutonium that are like this far from going critical.
Don't spoil what'll happen if I touch these. Oh, fucking hell.
God, whenever I say the word isotope, I always think about isotop, which always makes me miss
It's isotop.
quarter life halfway to destruction.
You mean half-life, full-life consequences?
Nope, they're different stories. Quarter life
About Gorgeous
halfway to
Freeman?
destruction. No, that's different. I'm talking about the one where, like, Gordon Freeman was stuck.
Chroma would not like Gorgeous Freeman.
Oh yeah, I think Chroma would fucking hate it. I think Chroma would literally just explode into seeing
me if
you.
I showed that to you.
Honestly, I think it almost maybe pushed my limits.
Oh my god.
And I am several times stronger than Chroma.
Sasha liked it a lot. Well, that was very bad. I'm all the way down at the bottom now.
I like how these towers are like a little bit.
I was trying to stomp to stop my momentum, and I stomped at the wrong time. And I went all the way down.
I like how these sections are kind of like a little bit of getting over it Sonic style. You know, like a big tower you can fall all the way. Did you see that chunk of tower falling in the background?
No.
You didn't?
No.
What the fuck was that?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I guess it's just a moving platform on a set path.
Makes more sense.
I wish I had a kitchen counter that was made of this stuff.
You do. I'm sending it to you for Christmas.
Oh, that must have cost you a fortune.
No, actually it only costs about $3.
Okay, now I'm a little bit concerned. How the fuck did you afford it for free fucking American D's?
Nuts.
Thank you, Elena.
Well, you said D's. What else am I supposed to think?
Doloids.
American Ceramics?
No! It would be funny if this was what American Ceramic looked like, though. Like, it just looks like the most futuristic material.
Why won't Sonic glue himself to that wall?
No, because... No, it's the glowing things that you glue to.
But isn't that what that is?
No, some of it is glowing and some of it isn't. Some of it's inert. Can you not see?
No, what?
It's a very noticeable difference.
I've never noticed this.
Well, I mean, it's something that explains a lot of your, actions. Ignore the meme.
Does it explain a lot of my actions and cractions, too? And backtions?
Can you not see the difference between the ones that have all the, like, weird circuitry underneath and the ones that just... Not at all?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Elena, I constantly find you a source of concern and amusement.
I hope mostly amusement.
Maybe. I'll show you in the VOD at some point.
I'll show your VOD to my dog, Philip.
You have a... Philip is... I'm gonna be honest, Elena, it's a pretty terrible name for a dog.
Well, it's my dog's name.
Yeah, and you bungled it.
Who said that I named the dog? Maybe it just came with the name.
It came with the name?
Yeah, maybe the dog was just already named Philip when I got him.
Okay, so it's a rescue then. Okay.
No. It's, a burglary.
You stole the dog?
Yeah. His name was already Philip.
How did you figure out the name while, like, running away with the dog under your arm?
On his tag.
Are you sure it's not just the owner's name? It's like a, so you know who to give it back to?
When the dog responds to Philip.
Yeah, because it thinks its owner's coming. Everybody's like, oh damn, I get to finally see the only creature I love in this world again.
Like... No, the dog loves me.
No, it doesn't.
He loves me better than he ever loved that stinky poop ass that he used
You
to
were
live
so
with.
you were so close to calling that person Philip.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Why do you think that?
The mild pause.
I was trying to come up with what insult I wanted to say.
Yeah, likely story.
Yeah, because it's true. The hell was
Hey,
that?
this is an open letter, Philip. We know where your dog is. If you want your dog back, please contact, the Oregon Cowboys.
What?
Yeah. They're the main authority of Oregon, aren't they? The Oregon Cowboys.
What?
They're gonna like fly over to your house on their horses and like knock on the
What?
door and be like, why? Give
You
a
scared my
dog.
bunny. You started making these noises and he like ran away.
Yeah, well, Buddy's famously are scared of cowboys.
Is he?
That's why Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam are
Yeah, it
like
sounded
this
like
sort
the
of like
hedgehog.
comedic inversion.
Ooh, that was a tricky move I just pulled off.
That's not
Proud of that
Sonic
one.
actually. That's PBS's Arthur.
What?
On-
You can't gaslight my chat, Beth. It's not
Can I
going to work.
gatekeep? Can I gatekeep?
No, you can't girl boss either before you ask.
Ah!
You
I'm a
wanna
mod.
fight, Arthur? Damn. What would you do if I was fighting Arthur? I told you not to touch it! What is going on? This is making me think of Outer Wilds. Doesn't this make you think of those little videos
I know.
in the Stranger
Yeah.
art style? Reminds me of that one. It's the Master Emerald, I think.
Do you remember the ones from last stream?
The little videos.
Yeah, the videos we
Where they
saw
left
two
the
of them.
planet.
Yeah, and then what?
That's all I remember. We got
They
the
left
whole
the
spaceships.
they left the planet and the planet got ballooted.
Oh right. But they came from a different. These are aliens. They came from a different planet. And now they're crash landing where the Master Emerald was, which is this planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I understand what's going on. This music is so dramatic.
Yeah.
Similar
This part
color palette and similar aliens.
This part of the game was so harrowing for me, because, like, you know how, like, Sonic is, like, you know, in cutscenes, they continually depict him as more and more fucked up and tired.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was really late when I was playing this part, right? And I had assumed that, like, when I had beaten the third Titan, the game would, like, start hitting endgame, and I'd be like, oh, I'm satisfied, I can go to bed now. But then these fucking towers come up, right? And I'm like, I think I was in, like, the same shoes as Sonic, where I was like, oh, I gotta just keep going. Gotta keep going. Only 5 more. Only 4 more. Only 3 more. I'm like,
well,
it's like such a good experience.
the hell is this thing? been kidnapped. Killed it. Ew, that's kind of nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty grody. I think those are kind of fucking cool though.
I heard the word grody the other day and I thought of you.
Oh, that means a lot.
You're the #1 grody user around here.
Could you be a bit more specific and say user of the word grody?
Nope.
Oh, please. Please, Wayne.
Nope.
Please be nice to me.
No, never.
Oh, but I'm very sweet and kind to you.
Sometimes you are.
I'm looking to you all the time. What the fuck are you talking about, you piece of shit? Fuck you.
What? See? Look, that wasn't all the time being nice to me.
That was provoked.
Well, that doesn't. But that doesn't.
That's provoked!
It doesn't. You said all the time. Doesn't
Yeah, up until
change
now,
anything.
when I was provoked for the first time ever.
That's not even true.
That is definitely true.
I'm always provoking you.
Notice how Elena.
Sonic, no!
Notice how Elena didn't say she wasn't allowed to gaslight. You know you can boost out of like a fall state, right?
I had already used the boost.
Oh, okay, fuck, never mind. God, the water slosh in this game is so nice.
It is. On the PS4.
Part of me kind of wonders if this part would be better if it didn't have the little zipline checkpoints. Like, you've got to do it all in one. Like, game reviewers would definitely piss and shit and cum and fart and
and see,
queef
remember,
and snot
they
and
were like,
sneeze
our
and
goal
bleed.
is to make this game review really well.
Yeah, I guess
We
that's
want
the
this game to
problem.
get high review scores. So they just
For a
did every
game
little
to-
thing.
Yeah. There's two things game reviewers like. It's things that pad well and lubricate hot dogs in a water slide.
Okay. Alright, let's see what this scene is. What if it said shot down 3 towers?
Thanks.
Somebody has to say it. Somebody has to ask these questions.
No, they don't.
And if it wasn't me, then who would it even be? You know? Who would even ask these questions? I don't even know. What I don't understand is why they have a little man inside them. Why do they have a small man in there? Oh, their heads really look like Chow's, the little ones. But why is their skeleton a little man? It's a question I don't have an answer for, Chroma. I'm sorry.
I believe I have come to understand you. Both of us will do anything to protect those who are precious to us. But your fate... it is what I calculated. Farewell, hero.
Damn. This is the game where Sonic dies. Still don't know how to tell if I haven't done a tower yet or not. I just pick a tower and go towards it, basically.
What happens when you do a tower?
I don't even know.
Oh,
You watch
no.
a cutscene.
What happens before that?
You go up the tower.
No, after that.
You watch a cutscene.
In the middle of those two things.
There's no middle.
There is
You
a
press
middle.
a button, and then you watch the cutscene.
You press a button, and then what happens?
The cutscene plays.
No! What happens before the cutscene plays?
Nothing. It just goes in. There's a little cutscene of him pressing the button. And then the
What's on top of the tower?
I don't know. A flower?
And what's the flower doing?
Nothing? Spinning? I don't know.
Oh. It stops spinning.
Oh.
They have a scene to show you it do that every time you've done it.
I thought that was just the one. I thought that was just the interstitial between the. You see him press the button and then there's the real cutscene. How the fuck do I get out of here?
What the fuck do you mean an interstitial? What are you smoking?
Weed 23.
Ooh, not bad.
How do I get out of here?
At this point we should start calling them weed isotopes.
Yeah, that's what they are. Right. This is an invisible. You can't go up this. How do you get out of here? Do I have to climb the tower? Out of here?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Elena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Elena. Imagine opening like a little tump of weed, right?
Uh-huh.
And then on the weed it's just written, drop this and run.
Oh my god. What weed isotope would that be? 180?
Weed 420, obviously.
You're so funny. I'm laughing so hard right now.
You literally laughed. You don't get to do the fucking high ground afterwards.
I didn't even laugh, I just went...
That's a kind of laughing.
No, that's just farting. That's right, I'm farting on stream and I'm even admitting it. This is my character arc.
Your character arc is to fart live on air?
Mm-hmm. Hope you like it.
I don't.
I hope somebody likes it. Where did the fucking tower go? There it is. How did it get over there?
I thought you were gonna say where did the real fart fans go?
Yeah, where are they? Sonic laid down in the dirt for a second there. Did you see that?
Yeah. I think it's because he almost tried to climb the glow wall, but then didn't. Why the fuck are there even glow walls in a Sonic game? It's kind of stupid, really.
Why are there glowworms in Sonic? That's the better question.
Right. I just realized, right?
This game kind of looks like Death Stranding sometimes.
Oh yeah, very much.
Anyway, what did you just realize?
I just realized that if none of the people in our chat are fart smellers, they've all got to be smart fellas, which is cool in its own way. Yeah.
You know I'm not smart, though, so we know which one I am.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I'm like the least intelligent person that any of you know, I think. What the fuck was that?
Oh, I know that's not true.
You've never seen anybody less smart than me.
I have.
Yeah, like who?
Most of the management in McDonald's.
Yeah, well, put me in charge of a McDonald's and see me do better. I won't.
You would.
Really?
Yeah.
How would I
think
do better?
I think some of those fuckers would do a better job if they were just dead and rotting in their office chair.
What?
Like literally, like just inanimate matter would.
Monetization is
be
dead today again.
Hey, there's nothing demonetizable about me just mentioning death as a concept.
I think there is.
Oh, really?
People really pussyfoot around that on YouTube, I noticed.
God, what the fuck is this? A fucking kids movie from the 1980s?
They call it unalive to get around it sometimes. I've seen that. I don't like how fucking veiny this thing is. It's like a nutsack.
You know, I like it less now, actually.
Glad I could ruin it for you, honey.
The ancients invented drowning scrotes.
Yeah, but I don't like ticks either. You see? Ticks are kind of unlikable creatures, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they should all die. In unison. And they should
Remember there was that
all...
one person who's like, usually does like... who's like a biologist, scientist person, and does videos about that type of stuff, and he's like, normally, I know that like all animals have their place in the ecosystem and everything. And that they all deserve to live on some level, but I think that we should eradicate all ticks. So... I think they look kind of disgusting too, to be honest. Which is a lot for me to say, because I usually am not grossed out by any creatures at all.
Yeah, usually I have a pretty high tolerance for that as well.
No!
No! Hey! Oh hey, oh hey, you're pulling it back, you're pulling it back.
I'm throwing it back.
Oh nice.
Now that would get me demonetized.
Depends. Are you a big company?
No.
Okay, get you demonetized. I like how you can sometimes skirt around the rules of a platform just by like having some like some idea of legitimacy. Yeah.
Yeah, like really big streamers get away with a lot of stuff. Because the company is like, well, they make us a lot of money, we kinda gotta keep them. So they just get away with shit. Like, once you're under contract with Twitch, then you can get away with a lot of stuff. Unless, apparently, you show a boob on stream, they still... that's too off. That's too far. A boob in something that's not, a AAA video game, that is. The way he's just standing there like a little man. He looks depressed. You made him depressed. You made your big robot depressed. Are you happy now?
It knows where it has to fight, and it's like, for me.
Shut down the last tower. What if I was the last tower? The last tower would make a cool,
you and shut you down.
Would make a cool name for something, I think. Don't you think?
Maybe.
Does that sound like a cool title? The Last Tower? Man, that's almost a good title for my game, Three Fates. I would have called it Last Tower if I'd come up with that before Three Fates, because I do like Three Fates better for that name, for that game.
You can have a subtitle, Three Fates, The Last Tower.
Yeah. I think Three Fates is better. It's very simple, very elegant.
The Last Tower could be like a title of a stage in game.
I already have the name of the tower. It's called the Tower of Fate.
Oh.
Why does he keep zooming off of that? Instead of hitting the thing. You know, people's ideas of what a small streamer is kind of fucked, because people, for the longest time, would still think of Vinesauce as a small streamer, despite the fact that he was a Twitch partner, and, like, making enough money from streaming to live off of.
Yeah, that is
a small streamer?
I find it funny because all the big streamers in that model are people that I know nothing about.
Yeah, that's always the thing, is whenever I see, like, who are, like, the most popular streamers, other than, like, Germa, it's like, who are these people? You know?
I think that's just the thing, is just, like, big content creators on websites like YouTube and Twitch cater to babies, and that's just the nature of things.
You see?
If you don't cater to little babbies, then you're a niche.
Damn.
If you do not cater to little zygote.
Zygote. I don't know how you're supposed to do this, but this is the way I'm choosing to do it.
Imagine if they made Ozzy and Drix 2, and they had a parody of
What's Ozzy
Gautier
and
as
Drix?
one of the characters, and they were called Zygotier. You don't know Ozzy and Drix?
No, I've never heard of that.
It's an animated comedy that's like a buddy
You were about
cop
to say it was
movie.
an anime.
No, it's an animated American comedy that was a movie and their TV show, and it's about a buddy.
It sounded like a British title.
No,
I think I was
And
getting confused with Asterisk and Obelisk.
that's French.
Oh, just like Stonehenge.
No, fuck off. Like Rayman,
Wait, Stonehenge in France.
And what was I gonna fucking say before you were a disgusting little putrid creature?
Sorry.
Ozzy and Drix is a buddy cop movie about a white blood cell and an antibiotic. They have to learn to work together.
Look what Chroma said in the chat, by the way.
Greater Twitch culture is so rancid and weird. All those at the top act like petite bourgeoisie, equivalent to celebrities. Yeah, Osmosis Jones. That's the name of the TV series, but the movie was called Ozzy and Drix. I think. Or maybe regionally it was called Ozzy and Drix?
I've never heard of Osmosis Jones either.
You've never heard of Osmosis Jones?
No.
Well, let's watch it then.
Oh, no wonder it sounded like a British title, because it's probably the British title of it.
Let me look this up. Ozzy and Drix. No. Ozzy and Drix is just the title of the TV show version.
Okay.
The ending theme performed by Kenneth Gray is called "With Cells in the Hood."
Oh. Hey, Abby.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, Bis, after the stream, would you like to hang out in the server chat? With me?
Yeah, sure, maybe.
Okay. It is Saturday, and I promise to do that on Saturdays. So. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Getting there. Oh, it's nighttime now.
God, they had two entire. They got a second.
Wait, did they update out the cutscene that happens every time you get the boost thing? Because it didn't. I just got to 400 rings and it didn't play the thing.
Huh? I think it might just. I think it has like a. I think it just might not play when you're like climbing or something, because it disrupts you.
Interesting. I did see some people complain that the cutscene disrupts things. You guys? Look at that shit. The cyber shit. Taking a cyber dump on them. Well, they're like controlling the Titan. They're like big mech suits. They're in there. I can't believe they've made a new Sonic game with stuff like this in it.
It's kind of wild.
That was the last tower, right?
Yeah.
No, Sonic will die. You're in purgatory? This is the origin of Shadow. Sonic's turning into Shadow now. That island only had the towers on it, huh? Interesting. Purgatory, Burgundy Purgatory. You still there, Misty?
I'm here.
Got
I'm just
any
giving things a
opinions to
chance to
share?
breathe. I'm giving things a chance to breathe.
What happened to him?
He took on so much cyber energy, it corrupted him.
Meaning?
He's stuck between realities.
So he is in purgatory.
My only regret is you denied me the pleasure of finishing you off, rodent.
Hedgehogs aren't rodents.
We must get you back into cyberspace immediately.
I just got out! That was the whole point!
I ran millions of simulations. The only way I can keep you alive is if you're not here when it gets out.
When what gets out?
Since time immemorial, I have languished here. The locks are broken. Now I shall tear down the walls
Oh, shit.
between dimensions and consume all.
No, you don't. I'll mobilize the egg fleet and blow you out of the sky.
It won't be enough. It triumphed over the Ancients' technology. My simulations show a success rate of 0%.
Tails' face.
No. Sonic worked too
That's
hard for us to
amazing.
give up now. Those visions we saw, we can drive back the corruption and bring him back. Anything for Sonic.
Whatever it takes.
Sonic Heroes.
Sonic, I want you to see the hero I become. Sonic, you still have love to share with this world too.
Sonic, we're even after this. Ha!
Where did they go? Why'd they disapprove? The fuck did they just do?
Everyone, thank you.
What the hell did they just do?
You see, okay, so I didn't quite get this at first either, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how did Sonic get his corruption?
I never simulated a scenario where
From-
since you never authorized
Going into cyberspace a lot?
No, Elena, do you remember anything?
I don't know where the corruption came from. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and it's been a thing. I don't know what.
He
Is
got
he
it.
stuck
He
between
gets it.
dimensions?
He was getting corrupted firstly by like opening their cages, right?
Hereby induct you into the Eggman Empire and order you to say so.
I didn't know.
But which was like basically like by pulling them partially out of cyberspace, right? He was taking cyberspace into himself. I think is the idea, right?
We find the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic won't be fast enough.
And in order to like basically, I think basically somehow the idea is that like they've recognized that like this is a serious situation, basically. And oh my god, all the cats are here now. God damn it!
Everyone is here.
Go be affectionate with somebody else. Anyway,
You can be affectionate with me.
I think the idea is that they've like offset him back into like the main world by going to cyberspace themselves. If that makes sense.
It's like, did they? Well, that's kind of what I thought happened, but it wasn't conveyed very well. They just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. You know how the DLC roadmap mentions like eventually being able to play as multiple characters? I think originally there was probably supposed to be a segment where you played as all of them in cyberspace or something that conveyed that.
They didn't have time to get it in.
Yeah, I will be honest, this game, like, you can kind of tell that, like,
Some concessions were made?
yes. It's actually funny, though, because before the roadmap was released, I said, if this game gets DLC, we need to have a side story with the other three that explains what the fuck that was, right?
I see.
And seemingly that's exactly what we're getting, so...
Okay.
They're on the ball.
The jump ball.
Shut the fuck up forever. Never fucking say jump ball to me ever again!
I said it because I know you hate it. Sage's memories. Yo, what the hell? Like how we've just gone back to another just green forest zone.
You know how I
Silent.
mentioned that like it seems like they were maybe running out of stuff towards the end? You know the island with the towers? That is a split off chunk of the first island.
Oh.
Yeah, like, in interviews they talked about the fact they were originally going to go for, like, a much bigger single open world before they decided to segment stuff. And basically it's like the first area was originally going to be the first area plus the tower place, plus maybe where you are now. But then they split it up into pieces.
I see.
And then started
So most of
making,
the game
like...
was this wilderness, anyway.
Yeah. Which, if that's the case, then
I mean,
I'm really
this
glad
is
they...
my favorite aesthetic in the game, so I don't mind being here again.
Yeah. And it kind of works as like a bookending, you know? You start off in greenery, you like, and then the last island is greenery. The tower place basically doesn't count. It's more of a funky little intermission.
It is cool.
Yeah. And I feel like that one stands out because it's mostly just towers.
Yeah, I like
It has like a built-in gimmick.
I like the structure of this game, overall.
Yeah.
Caterpillar.
Oh, I fucking hate this thing. I fucking hate Caterpillar. I have never
Every
beaten...
time one of these big enemies comes up, you're always like, I fucking hate that one.
Yeah, I reserve my right to fucking hate some of them.
I fucking hate all of them now.
No,
There's the squid. Hate those.
no. Well, squid sucks.
There's Sonic's mother. You hate that one.
Sumo's alright. Tower's acceptable. I could fight Azura again. Ashura.
DualShock battery level low. I don't have my cable for it, so It dies, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, I do have the
That's a
cable
bit
that's in the other
concerning.
room, but I don't wanna go get it. It would be annoying. If I had had more rings, this would have been fine. I'm gonna beat this caterpillar just to spite you, Bis.
Doesn't even look like a caterpillar.
Yeah, that's another issue. It's so round, too.
More of a weird horseshoe crab orb.
I can't believe I just hit those twice.
Yeah, you just lost all your rings. All of them. They're all gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then you just died.
Grandma says it is a bit of horseshoe crab.
God, could you imagine? I don't know, I just find something funny
What
about the
in the
idea of being a
fuck?
bit of a horseshoe crab.
What do you do here? I feel like that some new enemies have been introduced. What am I supposed to do?
Just do what you'd do if you were in a wolf tornado in real life.
What? Die? Okay, that was... Okay.
Think about a thing that you do while fighting in Sonic Frontiers.
You do the ring.
What else do you
use
do?
the ring thing.
What else do you do now?
No clue. What's the puzzle? Where's the pasta puzzle here? Oh, there it is. Jeez, Sonic, why? Sonic, Jesus! No, go back, Sonic!
You don't have to boost when you're doing
so much.
You boost every time you do it, for some reason.
I'm just pressing the buttons that you have to press.
No, there's one button you have to press, not two.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been trying to tell you this for like several streams.
Oh. No, Sonic! You're right, this game is exactly like Pokemon Rangers. Do you think that's why they didn't call it Sonic Ranger? They're just like... That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? What?
Oh god, that's good. Oh god, you're funny.
Oh. Catch the what? Huh? No, Sonic,
Catch that
where are you
ball.
going? Sonic, where are you going? Sonic! The fuck was that? Come on, Sonic. Sonic, please! Sonic! You and the fucking treasures that aren't treasures again. I always kind of wanted Pokemon Ranger, but I never got it. Mostly because I didn't have a DS when it was current. Like when it was a current game. Wait, that was it? That was the whole thing!
Yeah, you just gotta touch the ball.
If there was a challenge to touch my ball. Who do you think would win that?
What do you mean, who? Is it like a race?
Yeah.
Well, whoever fucking lives the closest, obviously. Can you enter?
Well, no, that would be too easy.
Sasha knows where you live and knows the route, so she'd win.
I'm still a little bit confused about the little men that lived inside of these ancient aliens. And why they're now living free on their own. But then they die when they remember their life.
So you have no the dying thing. You have no even theory on that.
No, I'm just absolutely confused about them.
Well, I mean, like you know, like
I don't even know what they are. Why do they
There
have
is-
little men inside them?
okay, so I think they're like very vaguely based on the Japanese like burial doll things that like are what gyroids from Animal
Yeah.
Crossing are based on roughly. But like,
I suppose that's visually obvious.
well, okay, but like,
I'm so smart.
as for like why they die though, like, isn't there like a point of comparison in popular media? Like,
Are they ghosts?
I mean, like, you know, that would be a comparison when the ghosts, you know, dying when they feel a sense of like passing on when they feel a sense of closure.
It doesn't really explain them that much. Why are they ghosts? Like what? It's so weird.
Well, have you noticed that? Do you remember in that cutscene where the Elder is explaining to the kids?
They put their memories in cyberspace.
Yeah, and what happens is when he says this, the little thing in his chest glows, and then the door to cyberspace glows.
Huh.
So, like, what would you assume from that?
I don't know.
Like, what if they were like a black
They're
box
just like little
almost?
robots. Running off
What-
of...
what?
They're just simulations. They're
What?
simulating things. They're like the Cocos are little robots with their memories in them.
Well, I mean that much, I would say yes. But I think the idea is that originally they would be like more of like a thing that connects to cyberspace. And because the point of cyberspace is to record all your like memories and feelings and stuff. It's like the Coco was like the black box recording it for you, right?
So is that like when Sonic goes in there, he sees places he's been to before?
Yeah.
Recording his memories.
And that's, I think, in a way, the reason why maybe when you like help the Coco through their final memories and you help them deal with them, they sort of like send their data off up into the sky and then just become inert. That's them like sending off the last of the data, I guess.
Huh.
It's the closure.
So this game is a bit like Soma.
I guess kinda. I think Soma operates a lot more in literalism. This is a lot more of a symbolic sort of thing, I think.
Splatoon also reminds me of Soma, but for different reasons.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I read a whole thread about that one time. It's my magnum opus, as you like to say.
Magnum of...
Instant lose. Instant lose. I'm so good at this. But it'd be a romantic to go to the dollar store together.
Romantic to go to the dollar store together?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go to the dollar store together.
If a dollar store is anything like a pound shop, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
It wouldn't then. It's a bad idea for a date.
I think it'd be pretty romantic.
No. Hey, do you want to know a way to cheat at these jump rope things?
You just kind of leave.
No, jump up in the air and then hold the parry button.
Wait, what?
Just do it.
Oh, I see! Oh my god.
You can tell they changed the parry timing halfway through development.
There was a similar way to cheat at the jump rope thing in Super Mario Odyssey, I remember.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember, because there's a moon that you have to get for doing absurdly well with that. I remember there was... I think you had to cheat with the scooter, or something like that.
Like, just stand on the scooter.
It was something. Like, you still had to actively play in some way, I think, if I remember correctly, but it was just, like, way easier. Sonic was standing in that rock. Sonic can stand in this rock. Can I get him to, like, completely disappear in there? 0 out of 10 game, this one rock has no collision.
You have no collision.
You're right, I won't in just a second.
Your Jordans have no collision!
Your Jordans have absolutely no collision!
Could you imagine? Like, the racer goes, ooh! He drops his Jordans, they just fall through the floor.
Chroma says that sounds lovely. See? Chroma understands. We go to the dollar store together.
Do you ever think about the fact, Delaney, that your girlfriend has no collision?
What? Which
She's
one?
a ghost. Sasha.
Oh, yeah.
Sasha has absolutely no collision.
Well, only in that form. She has other forms with collision.
Stolen Valision.
Collide with me, baby.
Gmod sounds.
Well, that was a little bit satisfying. The move I just pulled off there. Well, I know where the levels are, but I don't know where the things to let me into the levels are. That's what I'm looking for.
How many generations do you think we'll have to pass, Elena, until we get ghost overpopulation?
You'd think that would already be how it is now, because there are more dead people than there are alive people. Like, by orders of magnitude.
True, but dead people can also live in more places. Or they can not live in more places.
You'd think if they were ghosts, you could, like, literally go nowhere without finding them. Like, they would just literally be just everywhere all the time.
Ooh, nice bounce.
The Earth sheds ghosts as it travels through space. Space ghosts?
Oh, that's...
Coast to coast?
No! No! Could you imagine just being stuck in orbit as a ghost? How does the Earth shed them, though? Is it like ghosts aren't affected by gravity? If that's the case, does the sun leave them behind? Does the Milky Way galaxy leave ghosts behind?
Is there a ghost trail?
This is a big, stringy line of ghosts. Just in the intergalactic space. With nothing to fucking do.
I mean, being a ghost is something to do. If you really think about it. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
what's
do
the point
this
if nobody's
puzzle.
watching?
You only think that way because you do streams. Oh right, the ring. There we go. Where's the ring thing? I think the blue one should come next. Actually, the order seems like it doesn't matter with these ones. Actually... I'm gonna err on the side of the yellow one first, actually.
That's kind of aesthetic and kind of respectable, Stella. I don't know though, like the
planet called like the Ghost Planet or something like that, that receives like so much radiation. that like anything alive that would go there would just instantly die.
Let me go look. Ghost Planet.
Ta-da!
Ghost Planet is the planet on which Space Ghost makes his home base.
No,
It is also where the show Space Ghost Coast to Coast is
No.
broadcast from. Okay, that's easy.
No, not that one.
There isn't one, unfortunately. There's like articles about ghostly planets, but there isn't like a ghost
what was the
planet,
name of
which
it
is a
then?
thing. Spoopula.
I think it was called Poltergeist.
Let me look. Planet Poltergeist. Planet Poltergeist.
Which is an incredible name for a planet. I think that should be used in some sci-fi media.
PRS B1257 plus 12B. Alternately designated PSRB 1257 plus 12B, also named Poltergeist, is an extrasolar planet approximately 2,300 light years away in the constellation of Virgo. It's one of the first planets ever discovered outside the solar system, and one
That's
of
a
three
shithole.
pulsar planets known to be. Yeah, okay, you know, this sounds like something that would be unlivable. Orbiting the pulsar. It's orbiting the pulsar
One of the first planets we ever found
PSRB
is an absolute shithole.
12757 plus 12. I guess it maybe makes sense because, like, it would probably be easier to find things around a pulsar, maybe, because they would,
Pulsars
like.
are very easy to point to.
Yeah.
They're very loud.
It's 4 times as massive as Earth. It circles the primary distance at 0.36 AU. That's astronomical unit, right?
Sounds right.
What's astronomical? What's a 1 astronomical unit?
It's like, I think it's related to our solar system in some way. Like, we base everything off of where we live, even when it
Yeah.
comes to space.
It has an orbital period of 66 days. Because it's an Phobeta,
Continue exploring the island.
have similar masses in orbits to each other, they were expected to cause measurable perturbations in each
Yeah,
other's
okay, that's
orbits.
right.
Take
I was
this
gonna say the distance
perturbation.
between the Earth and the Sun, but I wasn't confident on that.
Oh, okay. So, it orbits a pulsar at like a third the distance we orbit the sun. Yeah, this is checking out so far. The Wikipedia page has nothing about why it got its name.
I thought it was just because it just receives so much radiation. That anything that alive on there would be a ghost, so it's called Poltergeist.
I think even I wouldn't like being there, honestly. I think even I would be like, yeah, this is a bit much. I wish I'd gone to,
Or if
like...
it's a dead star. Guess that's also fair. I was gonna say,
I
is
guess-
a pulsar like a black hole thing? Am I correct on that?
No. Well, okay. So a pulsar is a neutron star that's rotating
neutron star.
at a high velocity.
I mean,
So
neutron
then it
stars
has like the jets.
are almost like black holes. So that's
So
probably what
I
I'm
think
remembering.
some people theorize that below their surface there's a event horizon, right? I think I've heard some people say that could be the
I've
case.
heard that there could be a black hole in there, or something like it. Or that there could be like strange matter in there, or something like that. It's one of those things we'll probably never know because you can't go in there.
I'm remembering
Impossible.
the time I made a joke on Twitter about like I think I made a joke about having Strangler anal beads.
Yeah, I remember that.
And one of my friends who like doesn't know much about like one of my friends just like didn't get the joke and was just like, wow, you own anal beads now? Oh my god, Elena, this ninja is kicking your fucking ass.
I know, right? Well, this one's not called a ninja, it's called something else.
It's like a
This one
variant.
doesn't have a braless wife.
A braless wife?
Yeah, they brought him a sandwich, not asked for. And chips.
Oh, you talk about the fucking streamer, aren't you?
I can never get over the braless wife thing. Not closing out a game of League of Legends. I still don't even know what the fuck League of Legends even is. How do you close out a game of it?
I don't know what a MOBA is. I've seen some suggestion, like I've seen descriptions of things that happen in MOBAs, but none of it clicks in my head as a thing I can imagine playing. Elena, have you tried parrying them?
Oh, I forgot. I always forget about parrying. It's a very easy mechanic to forget in any game, to be honest.
Elena, I am going to smack your ass so hard it will be heard on the other side of the earth.
That parrying is a thing in any game where parrying is there.
It's like an RTS game, but far fewer units. Okay, that makes sense, I think.
What if I was an RTS game with far fewer units?
You'd be League of Legends.
These Elder Cocos kind of fuck me up too. I don't know how they fit into the lore.
Oh yeah, Dota was originally based on a Warcraft mod.
You mean World of Warcraft?
No, because Warcraft predates World of Warcraft.
Oh.
World of
I
Warcraft
didn't know
is
there
like...
was... I didn't know there was something called Warcraft.
Yeah, no, there was 3 of them, in fact.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also, what's Dota? Is it an
Dota
acronym?
is... I think it's the first MOBA is Dota. And then League followed after, and then somewhere in there you've got Heroes of the Storm.
What's a MOBA?
It's the RTS with less units.
Oh, we're still talking about that?
Yes.
MOBA is that, okay.
You stray from the path. Turn back. Complete your mission.
What are you talking about? I wanna go in the fucking woods, I'll go in the wood. There's a invisible wall? The fuck?
I don't know why that's there, I'm gonna be honest.
You're going the wrong way. I don't know what that voice is. Please remind me never to make that voice ever again.
You're going the wrong way. I can't do anything right with my voice at the minute because of my weird little cough thing. Everything comes out wrong.
I
You
must attack the wall.
Oh my god, Elena, I don't know if it'd work in this because you're playing unmodded.
Please do that voice again. I don't think I even can. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if it'd work for you because you're playing unmodded, but there was a exploit I could do with the invisible wall online where I would drop dash
Hold on,
into it on a
where's the
slope,
walls I've seen?
and like I'd basically build speed for 6 hours, and then turn away and zoom off ridiculously quickly.
Speaking of building speed for 6 hours, did y'all hear that TikTok clock is now 0 A presses? The entirety of TikTok clock now takes 0 A presses. They finally did Stomp on the Swamp. 0 A presses. Yeah, I was mentioning that while I think you were falling asleep from, yeah. Stomp on the
Sleeping
Thwomp.
chroma moments. Yeah.
Stomp on the Thwomp used to take, like, 15 A presses all by itself. Now the entire run is down to only 14 left.
Oh my god. Thank you, NASA lesbian, for saving us all.
It's amazing. Like, the techniques that got that to happen, by the way, were only discovered this year. Earlier this year. Which is wild. What? Oh man. These ones used to be so easy, and now they're kicking my ass.
I don't remember them kicking your ass the last time as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We've started kicking
Was there a
my ass.
time before that? I can't even remember.
Yeah, there's
both
been a lot of these.
Really?
Uh-huh. There we go.
Maybe I just ignored them every single time.
Don't hold levels on the map. I've seen them though. I've seen the levels.
Oh shit, that's rad! For people watching the VOD, the person responsible for the coding necessary to overcome some of those challenges in the Zero A Presses run has a profile picture of the NASA logo of the lesbian pride flag in the background.
Yeah, she was the one who, because remember I mentioned that they had needed a supercomputer to run for like 2 months.
Oh
to
yeah.
simulate Super Mario 64 enough times to figure out the inputs required for this technique, the ground pound canceling. Whoa, Chroma, you liked those fields of flowers in this game, right? Look at this one, it's so big. Look at how many flowers. Let's go, lesbians, let's go.
What kind of flowers are
All the
those?
flowers. They look kind of like poppies.
I think there's an association between poppies and former war zones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's a World War II thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching
These
here.
kind of look like poppies. You see, they're like, especially the red ones with the black in the middle. It looks like a poppy.
Because in the UK, at least, poppies are associated with, like, dead military personnel, historically.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be fitting for this location, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, I love the landscapes here.
Yeah, they are quite nice. This one, it's interesting because this is the same theme as the first island, but there's like a lot more variety.
Uh-huh.
There wasn't a poopy swamp in the first one.
You notice this game doing that thing that like Blender does when you're like rendering stuff in real time, where it starts out like really grainy? I feel like that's maybe how they're getting away with such high-res texture and everything on the PS4. They're just going grainy. You notice that? I mean, it probably isn't coming across because of the bitrate, but...
Nah, it's not coming across at all.
So it probably looks a little bit better for you then, because the bitrate is probably smoothing it over.
Yeah. And I played on PC, so like...
Red pillar. That's just a tower.
No, it's a red pillar.
But it's the same thing as a tower.
Nope, it's a red pillar.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up.
I love how we're all
being nasty to Biss.
I love how we're all this way in, and your first order optimal strategy is still just and just kick air at it. It's like how you deal with every problem.
I mean, it's good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? I don't think I can parry a laser.
It'd be pretty funny. I would like it if you could. If you can't, then that's they should have made a secret.
I don't know how to fight this anymore. I don't know how to fight this feeling anymore.
When the spinning thing is down, you could probably just like jump over it and climb to the head.
I killed it.
Woo! I'm proud of you for killing Red Pillar.
Okay, I have 2 of these now. If I could just frickin' find a level.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
I'm gonna keep playing for another half hour, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Given the time we tend to work, but. And that.
But yeah, there's still some things. There are some interesting things that are still unsolved with the 8-button challenge, right? So TikTok clock, which, like, I've always just assumed, like, oh, those are just impossible, right? But TikTok clock seemed impossible for the longest time, too, right? For, like, the last decade. That was just written off as, oh, we'll never figure that out, right?
Oh.
But now we have, so that's, like, maybe we'll figure out the other things. But there's some funny ones, like there's, in, Jolly Roger Bay, right?
Yeah.
There's a star you get from a treasure chest, right?
Yeah.
Bis! Bis! Bis? Okay, never mind.
This is Star Treasure Chest?
Ah! Yeah. Are you still here?
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
You sounded like you were falling asleep. And then
What?
I called your name a bunch of times and you didn't respond.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I was like, Bis! Bis!
Maybe I cut out halfway through a word and that sounded like a sleepy noise and I didn't hear it because I was cut out.
Well, I didn't need to even play a single level. I've already got enough keys for the fucking emerald. I guess that works out, huh?
Aww.
Anyway, Bis?
Yeah?
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay, you made a sleepy noise again, so I got concerned.
Didn't.
You did, though.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But yeah, so there's a treasure chest, right? That you get a star out of. And the star spawns just slightly too high for any technique other than jumping to reach it.
Yeah.
That one's like infuriating.
Oh.
Oh, it's like Super Kiwi 64 all over again. So there's that one. There's Wing Mario Over the Rainbow, right? Where there's just locations you need to get to that are so high up that the only way is jumping to start flying, right?
Yeah.
Or you need to climb poles or something like that, and the only way to get off the pole is to jump. Stuff like that. It just seems just completely impossible. And in the same Bowser in the Fire Sea, there is, a pole that you cannot... You cannot jump onto.
Oh no.
Or you can't jump off of, rather.
That's a problem.
Yeah. And then I think you can't get... So you know the last section of levels in Super Mario 64, right?
Yeah.
There are places there that you just can't get to without jumping. Like, you can't get to Wing Mario Over the Rainbow without jumping. There's no way. Also, they did manage to figure out how to get into TikTok clock without jumping. With some, like, weird spawn displacement stuff. I think you have to jump to
yeah,
get
makes
into it the
sense.
first time, still. But then, you can get it so that every time you come out of the level, you go into a place where you don't need to jump. And that's only in the Japanese version as well, which is why they use the Japanese version for the full run. Which I think causes a couple other problems, because I think there's a technique or two that only worked in the international version, but I think at least some of those they managed to work around. Like, they found other strategies that work in the Japanese version, so it's the ideal one now. Only.
Yeah.
Also, they've already beaten it. They've already do the A button challenge any % in the Wii Virtual Console version, because there's a Bowser in the Fire Sea.
Yeah, because the platform, like, there's like some number coarseness, and the platform will just elevate forever if you leave
it'll
it.
like slowly go up, and so there's another way up other than the pole. It's really funny. I saw a lot of people be really dismissive of that, but because it's like, oh, it's just a Virtual Console version. But it's like, that's an official release of the game, and you can beat the game without ever pressing the A button. I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think they should be proud of that. You know? Have a version of the game that's already solved for the A button challenge.
So how's the
like,
grey area A button challenge going?
I don't think that's possible. I think my game might be good for speedrunning, though, at least. I think Grey Area might have good speedruns, at least.
Yeah, I can see that.
Does the bunny jump count as a jump? I guess not, but
No.
how would you get the bunny jump without jumping? Is that possible? That's the question. I mean, you can get height from bonking into a wall, but you can't dive unless you're in midair. So that kind of limits you. You can't dive while you're sitting on the ground.
You can't die while you sit.
You mean dive?
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be ending this stream soon.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah, because you're falling asleep.
No, I'm not.
Look, this is you and I'm petting you.
I am not falling asleep! I am not falling asleep! I don't know what you're talking about. I am... Oh, fuck off, no! Also, did you see the cutscene and what they said?
I was covering familiar ground. Go me.
Did you miss the entire thing?
I saw most of it.
What was the takeaway?
That we were right, his memories were in the cyberspace.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, look at these landscapes. This is so pretty. Look at this. It's beautiful.
Looks a bit like whales, honestly.
I really like this. Red Matrix girl. Yeah, I guess that's one way you could describe Sage.
Fun factoid, I believe in the Japanese version, Sage has the same VA that Rei Ayanami currently has.
Who's that?
Evangelion character who popularized the, like, quiet, logical girl anime stereotype.
I see it. What if I was a quiet, logical girl?
In a quiet, logical world.
No. In a shitty, fucked up world. A very loud, shitty, fucked up world.
I would say, do you want to plan to watch Sonic OVA together at some point? That sounds like fun.
I mean, well, you say that to me anyway, so I guess not much would be different.
I think if you were a quiet, logical girl, I would bring up Come more.
Just to fuck with me?
I think it'd be funny to have you go, Come is illogical.
Is it though? What's illogical about cum?
You pat your synapses and you're like, the notion of cum is absurd to me.
Why though? What's absurd about it? Just kind of fine, actually.
That's just what logical people are like. They're just like that. They're
Anything
like,
comes up, that's illogical.
They're just like, I have reconstructed your cum in my mind and ran the simulations. You're infertile. Yes! That's exactly what logical people are like. They're like,
I've calculated
I'm so sorry.
that you get no bitches.
I'm sorry. If you need help dealing with it, then log on to Reddit. Now, if you don't mind, I must engage in a logical snack. Pulls out a single, like, stale cracker.
It's just like Soylent.
Soylent is great because they market it as like a food replacement, right? But like, it's just bad food. It's just food that tastes of shit and is full of mold. Like, at what point does it stop being food? At the point where you like give it a stupid movie reference name? Fuck off. If you're the
Soylent,
founder,
the thing in the movie was supposed to be bad. You're not supposed to want to name your product after it.
If the founder of Soylent is listening to this, I've reconstructed your life in my head. Get some bitches.
Oh
my
my god. This is very good at making me laugh, and I really like when they do it live on stream because I think it's good entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, that
What
means
if
just
Spock
defeated
was the
Red
size
Pillar
of a
again.
speck?
Aww. What if Spock was the shape of a spork?
For some reason in my mind, I always want to call him Professor Spock.
Professor Spock.
Yeah, he's not a professor.
At some point, I'm gonna end up watching some amount of Star Trek.
I want to watch Star Trek with you. I like Star Trek. I was just
But I
watching
think
Star Trek last night.
I think I'd want to watch the bald one, though.
Yeah, that's the one we were watching, Next Generation. It was
Yeah.
a pretty good one. It was about first contact. As in, they were making first contact with the civilization that was about to develop space travel.
Oh, you know, me and Arrow have been watching Babylon 5 recently.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of a bit Star Trek. It feels a bit Star Trek-y, but like the difference is like, in so much as it has a load of aliens that have different wrinkles on their forehead. But like the difference in Babylon 5 is instead of like exploring the universe, it's like the main cast are like the higher up crew of a space station, which is where all the
Star Trek series that's like that. It takes place on the space station.
Is it where like all the diplomats from different races meet?
I don't know. I've never watched that one. I just know that that's a thing. Yeah, it's called Deep Space Nine.
But yeah, I'm fine with Babylon. I've been enjoying Babylon so far. Don't say anything about it if anybody knows anything, because I'm only a little ways into it, so I could get spoiled easily. But it's like interesting. It's very much like sci-fi as metaphor for as like commentary on humanity, though. Like,
yeah, that's like
the alien. Yeah, the aliens are all just like, here's my fan people from a different country, you know? It's like different planets are just countries where people have different forehead labia and stuff.
Very Star Trek. That kind of takes me out of Star Trek a little bit, is they do that thing where every alien species is just humans, but slightly different.
You kind of gotta just like, I think at some point you just
like,
kind of gotta
I
like
don't know.
accept it.
I have a hard time with it, to be honest, but as a
I think-
biologist.
I think it's one of those things where you just got to accept,
Well, I'm not a
like,
well, you know, I
the
like
universe
biology.
on its own principles, though, because, like, I don't know, like, it's one of those weird things where it feels like, because, it's this thing where it's like,
they probably do that explanation where it's like, oh, well, that's just sort of like, it's like convergent evolution. It's like intelligent species always sort of end up in this shape. And it's just like, well, we don't really have any evidence that that would be the case, but...
I just accept that they're supposed to just be, like, people, basically.
Mhm.
Like, that's the point, is that it's more a show about people than about aliens, really.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but still.
I mean, like,
Like, do
we're
you get
willing
where
to...
I'm coming from?
I get where you're coming from, but also, like...
that, I still like Star Trek, you know?
But
Like,
also,
and
a
then,
minute
like,
ago, you were
ruin it.
complaining, saying that Sonic isn't a rodent, when actually he isn't even a hedgehog, really, if you look at him.
Well,
What the fuck
my
is
point
he?
still stands then, he's not a rodent.
Well, I
Still
mean,
not a
like,
rodent.
it would be as easy to turn a rodent into what Sonic is as it would be to turn anything else, in so much
It's
as...
easy to call you a rodent.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I'm gonna beat you to a puddle.
Cool. I'm excited. What's this puzzle one? What puzzle is this one? Okay. I gotta go touch the triangle.
Do you think that there's documentaries in, or do you think that eventually will be documentaries in the Sonic universe that are like shitty History Channel, you know, like ancient aliens, but it's about like this?
But it's about actual ancient aliens.
Yeah, it's like the one time they're ever right. You did it. I'm proud of you.
I'm so good at video games. Nobody else in the entire world is as good at video games as me.
Wow. Yeah, as a player, I really want to watch like Gunbuster and Diebuster review.
Preparations are
Those are interesting. Those are like two shows I like a lot. They're also sci-fi.
I need 115 of them. Cheez-Its.
Do you want me to? Do you want to have? Can I give you a little confession?
Yeah.
When I got to this part of the game, I was feeling a little bit like, hey, you know, I wouldn't have minded if things hurried up at this point, right?
Huh?
I didn't bother with any of the cyberspace stages in this world. I just went and bought all the portal gears from Big.
Yeah, I don't know where Big is. I would have to find that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I got lucky because I found him almost immediately. I had to, like, hold back. Like, I could have probably just, like, bought my way past the entire world. But I was like, yeah, let's hold
hold
a
it
bit
in a
of
little
restraint.
bit.
Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and close your anus.
There was a really good quote I heard yesterday on a review of Sonic Frontiers, or no, Sonic and Secret Rings, actually. The person said, if you're saying, Big, how the fuck did you get here? That means the character's been used correctly.
What's that over there? Let's go see. Let's go see what that is over there. It's nothing! It's just some pillars. Hoping that was a level. No such like. I mean, I found levels earlier. I don't know why I can't find them again. Because I'm not very smart.
I find it interesting. I think, like, one of the, like... We were talking earlier about the fact that there's aliens just in this game's lore, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that's, like, one of the weird consistent things about, like, Sonic ever since it went 3D, which I kind of like, is just... It just keeps coming back to aliens in the end.
Like Black Doom.
Yeah, Shadow is half alien because of Black Doom. Like... all the power-ups in the 2010s...
to stop these aliens.
From... Do the voice.
No, I can't do it right now.
I can make him say a safe for work line then.
I don't want to do the voice right now.
Do a logical vector that
I don't want to be
reconstructs the
loud.
aliens come in his brain.
God damn it.
He runs the simulations on the car.
I like how logical is synonymous to you with having a computer brain.
No. It's synonymous with thinking you have a computer brain.
Oh, okay. Being really, like, conceited.
It being an insufferable fucking ass is what I associate with.
Okay. I suppose that's fair. Used to wish I was like that when I was younger.
Aww. God, I just keep thinking about the fucking Elon Musk interview where he was like, so much energy in the history of humanity has been spent on
Oh yeah, god
sex
damn, that
without
frickin-
procreation. Quite absurd. And it's like, I've said it once, I've said it again. If this man is trying to convince me that all the random fucking he's done over his life was all for the sake of having a load of kids that he doesn't pay attention to,
I mean, he does have a
and that's
million
part
children.
of his plan. Yeah, but like that's not.
Oh,
That's,
he's trying to rationalize it in...
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to imply that being a deadbeat dad was the point, not just a byproduct.
In retrospect, that's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah. I still can't believe how he sounds. Because, like, whenever he's, like, talking in tweets and stuff, he always tries to sound like epic-based meme man. But he has a voice. It's a very specific quality. He has a voice where it sounds like he should be saying indubitably. He's an indubitable man.
Great phrase. Where the hell are these levels, though? Oh, there's one. There is one on the map, thank goodness. Okay.
Now what we've got to is follow the orange node.
I have since when do I have infinite boost? What? Why do I have infinite boost?
You may have done a figure 8 by mistake.
That's a thing?
Yeah, if you do a side loop with a figure 8, you get infinite boost for a minute.
Well, that's not infinite. It's just my boost has been extended for a minute.
There is an infinite amount of it you can use within a space of time.
It's not... Well, this is not infinite.
Oh my god, Elena, shut the fuck up. You're being so pedantic now. Do you think this is quite irrational, Elena? Does your logical brain not like this?
Shut up!
Oh, well, you see, an infinite resource that must be used over a certain period of time is not quite
How do you
infinite.
do this again?
Indubitably.
Shut up.
There's a button prompt over it, just press the button!
Oh, you have to
press
hold
the button!
You have to hold the button. That's what I couldn't figure out what you were supposed to do because I kept pressing the button and it kept not doing anything.
Oh.
It's like, do I need to get
Ruby
closer?
says
I had to hold it down.
Ruby says, you know what is infinite? The fun you can have with Sega Enterprises.
Enterprises is the worst word.
Hey, Elena.
Any qualifier there? Yeah.
Elena, if I got you a vending machine that vended an infinite amount of Pepsi cans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that that wasn't technically infinite? It's only the number of Pepsi cans I could possibly ask it for before the heat death of the universe.
No more questions.
These skydiving segments are a bit stupid. I don't know, they seem a bit stupid. They seem a bit stupid.
How do you feel about skydiving as a general mechanic in Sonic?
Shit.
Oh. They
Like, I wouldn't...
keeps coming up. They keep doing this.
Like, I wouldn't mind if they somehow organically worked into the moveset, but instead it's just another minigame.
Oh.
And that's the problem with, like, modern Sonic, is that they took a rich, deep base moveset and decided,
Based
throw it all in fucking bin, we'll do fucking mini games. Get them fucking McDonald's Tiger Electronic fucking 3-lane, pass the car, woo. That's just all they fucking did.
Oh, you're right. It does give you infinite boost. Oh, and now it played the cutscene.
Oh my god, you know what's great?
Uh-huh.
That cutscene is a video file. Which means there's already a mod that just replaces it with the, like, Better Call Saul. Wow, blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's amazing.
At some point, I want to, like, stream Sonic Frontiers with somebody who's, like, already beaten the game or something, right? But I want to, like, somehow install a load of, like, subtle mods. Just to fuck with the experience. The other one I love is, you know, when you die, and it has the text that comes on screen saying, try again. There's a really popular mod that just changes that to say, fuck you.
Oh, you're supposed to parry! You're supposed to parry!
Oh wow! Can't believe there's parrying in Sonic Frontiers. Whoa!
I always forget. I told you this. I forget the parrying.
Yeah, but if you know you forget it.
I don't know I forget it until I remember it.
Where they can replace it with acquire skills. I think there is also a mod that just changed it to say skill issue.
Replace what with skill issue?
The game over text.
Oh. Wait, what was the one that was it just like F you?
Yeah, fuck you.
I remember that one.
Oh my god, Elena. Come on.
Try. What do you mean try again? What do you mean try again? I did.
You
What do you
ran out
mean
of
try
time.
again? There's time?
Yeah, because you die if you. Because otherwise it should be an infinite loop.
Oh, you're right. That is a video file. It looks really crusty.
Can't look that crusty if you didn't notice it till now.
Well, I don't think I ever looked at it on the big screen.
Oh.
No, not the caterpillar. Oh god, no.
I told you the caterpillar fucking sucks! I fucking told you, didn't I? And you didn't listen.
I don't think they suck. I just don't want to fight one right now. There's a difference. Know the difference. Does he know?
That's my favorite Sonic fan character. Know the difference.
Know the difference! What would that character look like?
They'd look very logical.
I was gonna say, are they gonna look like a quiet, logical girl?
Yeah, because they already know the difference. They already know everything. The differences and the similarity. Because you see, if I know all the
What does
differences...
a difference look like as a character?
Because you see, if I know all the differences, then by process of elimination, I also know all the similarities. Indubitably.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna head off the stream with playing a cyberspace level.
A difference isn't like a species, it's like being the dynamite. It's like a weird title.
What kind of what kind of an animal is know the difference then?
What's the most logical animal?
An owl.
No, owls are stupid as fuck. Owls have like no brain. Their skull is 99.9% eyeball.
Well then why does everybody think owls are so smart and wise?
Well, it's like the Dunning-Kruger effect. You know, owls think they know everything. You say to an owl, how much do you know? And they're like, oh, I fucking know everything.
Oh.
I've constructed everything in my mind. I've simulated the universe, and I've figured out that I know everything.
the ultimate Dunning-Kruger. I think, therefore, I know everything. Well, fuck me getting that red ring, I guess. Okay, what's this level from, Miss? Sonic Colors?
So for the
Feels like
record,
the Sonic Colors level.
some of the cyberspace stages in this last world are actually original.
Oh.
This one fucking isn't though, it's fucking Metal Harbor from SA2.
Oh. I'm very smart.
Owl's the cat to the sky. Everybody thinks they're smart when they have like 5 brain cells at most. Oh my god, I love that fucking clip that's like, his name is Shithead and he is a single-celled organism. But yeah, maybe we could go for an owl.
I mean, Being the Dynamite is a bird too, so maybe birds just get named like this in Sonic.
Maybe. It's weird to think that birds are also aliens in Sonic.
Yeah.
List of things. Yeah, it just keeps coming back to fucking aliens.
Speaking of aliens and Babylon, that was what you were talking about earlier in the Babylon show.
Yeah, Babylon 5. We're starring Commander Sinclair and Jet the Hawk.
Well, I'm skateboarding. There's skateboarding in this game, Bits.
Babylon
just absolutely
5.
out of nowhere the skateboard comes.
A station built on a
And how
dream.
short the section was with it. It was unbelievable.
A place where all the species of the galaxy can settle their differences peacefully, without conflict. And ride extreme gear! Whoa!
I'll probably play this level again next stream, because I don't want to play it again right now. Give me
Could
something to
somebody
do
please
next time.
Could somebody make a convincing edit of Jet the Hawk in Babylon 5, please?
You're gonna say Rick and Morty for a second.
No. Do not do anything with Rick and Morty ever.
Except for Beavis and talk about it.
Oh my fucking god. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on stream, but I fucking cried over Rick and Morty recently.
Yeah, the fucking piss.
Pissmaster. Pissmaster is like the best.
Oh boy, this thing is
like,
really dying. Remind me to
it's
plug
like,
this in.
Okay. It's like the best plotline in Rick and Morty. It's
Later.
like the best. It's the magnum of piss.
Wow. Alright, well that's gonna be the end of the stream today. You wanna stream again tomorrow? Cause... Actually, well, I'll just play this again tomorrow, cause I'll do it early.
Yeah, let's go for it. Maybe if we're lucky, we might
Since I won't be streaming with Arrow, so...
If we're lucky, we might be able to finish it tomorrow, and then...
Oh, am I that close to the end?
Well, I mean, you're on the last island, so I don't know, just don't be a buffoon.
Easier said than done. Did you see how long it took me to find the level?
Well, you just need to activate your galaxy brain, Elena. You need to simulate the island in your head.
I have a pea brain. I am head empty.
Aww. Aww. You've got so much spare space.
Yeah. So, other than that, I'm gonna see if Cass and Lynn will join me for Cuphead tomorrow.
Okay, can I join you for Cuphead?
Okay. Otherwise, I'll probably play Slime Rancher 2 tomorrow.
Ooh, Slancher.
And then I have the Little Inferno DLC coming up soon. And if anybody has any games they'd like for me to do for my Christmas games showcase this year, please
do they have
send
to be
them
Christmas
to me.
themed?
Yes.
Merry Gear Solid.
Oh. Yeah, if you have any Christmas games for me to play this year.
Twinkle Gift. Oh wait, it's not fish. Never mind.
Well, finish it. Just finish it right now.
Well, I can't finish it because I gotta finish your game first.
Well, you gotta... Well, one part of it.
Yeah, I'll just crank that out in a couple minutes. I intentionally save
Soldier
every
Boy.
sprite as a... No. No. Uncrank that boy now!
Shinji, crank that soldier boy. Anyway, so that's coming up. That's about it. I'm going real hard into game dev. I'm almost done with the first boss. And I'm like half done with the second boss. And Bis is working on the final boss. And those are the main things that are left to make in the game. Everything else is going to be pretty small.
Oh yeah, how would you feel if I hid some...
rather than programming left after that point?
How would you feel if I changed the final boss of Grey Area into Drip?
What if
How'd that make you
I
feel?
wore Drip? What if I showed up on the stream and I was wearing I was in Drip?
Oh my god, Ollie, you should wear Drip for the stream tomorrow. You should turn up, like, wearing all white and black with, like, the Supreme logo across your chest.
And pose like this.
And, like, a bit of red. Yeah, why do they pose like that? You know, okay. You know when, like, so you know in football, when people do penalties, right? They, like, kick the ball towards the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing that would always happen on comedy movies where, like, if you had, like, football which was unprofessional or whatever, you'd have all the football players holding their hands over their nuts so the ball doesn't hit them. And that's the drip pose. That's the drip pose. The drip pose is the please don't hit me in the nuts of a football.
I have so many controllers sitting around here. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. All for different stuff. Oh, wait. This is kind of one, too.
Oh my god, Elena. Oh my god,
It's
Elena.
attached
Oh my god, Elena.
to a whole console.
Have you seen what Ruby just sent?
We'll look later at the stream.
Ruby was like, I'll play this when I start watching the stream.
God, Bis, that was so loud. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Alright, bye everybody. I'll see you again soon. Also,
Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna go hang out
I
in
should have
the stream
anticipated
chat.
the loudness.
Or in the server chat, excuse me. I'm gonna go hang out there. So, see you there if you wanna come. Bye bye.